What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the LeBron James Road to Glory in NCAA Football 14. A couple of things before we get started. We will be finishing the playoffs in this episode as well as doing signing day. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the schedule for the series going forward. I start college again this week, and as you guys may remember from my last semester, uploads can get a little erratic during this time. There's not really any sort of consistent schedule, but this and my Chargers franchise will be the two most consistent series going forward. I'm going to try and get those videos out over the other series. I do have to finish the playoffs for the Blue Jays franchise in MLB The Show 16 still, but that will be something I kind of accomplish in the background, as well as the Pelicans series, although I have an episode of that ready to go at some point within the next week or so. I plan on having, I have a Chargers episode, and I have the Pelicans, as well as an NCAA football dynasty gameplay. So I'm a little bit ahead on games. I haven't uploaded in a couple of days. I was spending the last couple of days trying to get ahead on different things for this channel so that I had uploads for maybe a slow time on this channel, because as you guys know from last time, this channel doesn't really come with a lot of uploads during school. I have a lot of work to get done, although I have fewer classes this time around. I have 4 classes, but one of them is only an 8-week class, and then it's over. So with that being said, let's get into the playoffs. We are taking on Ashtabula. This is the only team we faced all playoffs who have multiple losses, and it's in the 3rd round. If we win this game, we go to the state championship, which will be played at the Ohio State Stadium, which may possibly be our future permanent playing ground if we choose to go there for college. So let's get into this. Early on, Ashtabula gets up 3-0 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, but LeBron is going to get open here a little bit over the middle, get a 20-yard catch right there, and move the chains down the field. And now we are lining up play action right here. LeBron is going to be going deep on this play, and he is open, and he is going to grab that one. Touchdown, LeBron. 2 catches for 40 yards on this drive. And now lining up a little bit later, a couple possessions, and now wide open on the curl route, and he is going to catch that, but he drops it, and they're actually going to rule that a fumble. So Ashtabula is going to pick up the ball. However, they are down 30-3 at this point, and now LeBron making his own play right there after noticing he wasn't going to be open on the route that they were running for him. So he wanted to get open down the field, and that is what he did. 37-3 score now, and St. Mary's is cruising without the help of LeBron. Really, he has not been contributing a whole lot today, but kind of a quiet day for him, but he's making plays still. Nice play right here. He's going to run up the sideline, can't quite get around the defender and his teammate grappling right there. But now 2nd down and goal, and LeBron is going to grab his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So not contributing in volume, but he is making big plays. And this is actually like the weakest game of our high school career, and it wasn't even just we weren't productive, it was we weren't really getting the ball. It was just our offense was so efficient without having to go to LeBron over and over again. Only 7 catches for 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 14 yards per catch, and 21-yard touchdowns. That was our longest play earlier. Clemson offers us a scholarship, and I believe we add Louisville to the recruiting board right here. Maybe a chance to play with Lamar Jackson. You never know what might be a good offer on signing day. But now we head on to the state championship, where we will be facing Northridge for the chance to call ourselves Ohio State champions in LeBron's final high school game of his career. And St. Mary's was working their way down the field early in this game. With 2:35 left in the first, they are already almost in the red zone, and LeBron is going to get them there with a 15-yard grab right over the middle of the field. That is really where he is working his way. It seems like St. Mary's would score later on in that drive. Still first quarter, beating press coverage and getting open over the middle, and the safeties don't really come over to help until a little bit too late. That is going to be a 29-yard catch and run right there for LeBron. Now running on the slant, making his way through the defense, and that was a pretty good move right there. 14-yard grab for him, LeBron that is. And that is going to be 3 catches for 58 yards on the afternoon. Very productive early on, as my phone goes off in the middle of the commentary. And then LeBron with a nice grab right there. The defense gets fooled, and they are not going to be able to tackle him down either, with the 18-yard catch coming right there. And now LeBron working his way over the middle again. Tough grab right there, 17 yards. St. Mary's would score later on in that drive, and St. Mary's offense is just rolling today. They were getting big play after big play, and that one is going to be a 26-yard grab for LeBron, and he cannot corral that one into the end zone. However, St. Mary's would score, I believe, a field goal later on. And now LeBron going deep, and nobody is going to catch him. This Northridge defense got beat deep, I think, like 3 or 4 times by 3 different receivers. And that is going to be a 57-yard bomb for LeBron. Now pinned inside their own end zone, St. Mary's with the ball. And LeBron on the corner route is going to catch that one, as the defender couldn't close out on that one. It's going to be a pickup for LeBron. And now Northridge coming back a little bit. They scored a couple touchdowns, but St. Mary's is working their way down the field. They would score a touchdown on that drive after the LeBron James 12-yard grab in the red zone. And now LeBron working his way across the field. And now he shakes a tackle but can't shake the second. 29-yard grab for him. And that will be his last catch as a high schooler. St. Mary's cruises to the state championship, a 62-21 final score. And that is going to end LeBron's career. And he had one of his best games. It wasn't quite his 300-yard game earlier on in the season. But as you can see, our quarterback right here, 591 yards and 7 touchdowns for him. We've passed the ball 48 times. That was such ridiculous production. So we'll look at LeBron's final stats in a minute. And one thing I do want to mention is within the next couple episodes of this being posted, I will have LeBron James's final stats available to view. I'm working on putting together a Google Doc right now with I currently only have the information from this episode, like these 2 games that we just played, but I will be going back to all of the past episodes and accumulating the stats, as well as the season total for the high school games. And I will be recording the total yardage that he accumulates in the future. And I'll update this Google Doc in real time. It's actually going to be a spreadsheet. It's going to be like the Charger spreadsheet, but it will have all the info: catches, yards per catch, touchdowns, things like that. And then we will tally up the final season totals, but that will be updated going forward. I'm still working on putting that together, but as you can see, 23 yards per catch here in our final high school game. 10 catches, 232 yards, and 2 touchdowns, with that 57-yard bomb being the highlight of the afternoon. So with that being said, and our high school career over, let's get into signing day. But first, we have some more scholarship stuff to attend to. Louisville is offering us a scholarship now, and we will add one more school to our recruiting board, and that is going to be Washington. I just didn't really care at this point. We weren't going to go to any of those schools anyway. But we're going to go to signing day. I looked through the list of the schools, and some were intriguing. Some were kind of strange, like we were 5th string at Alabama, which I thought was odd. And I was thinking about a couple other schools other than Ohio State, like Clemson, Louisville. Maybe you can play with Lamar Jackson or Deshaun Watson, or Notre Dame to play with Deshaun Kaiser. But ultimately, it was what you guys wanted the most. We are going to be going to Ohio State, and we are going to be wearing 23 as our jersey number. I'll show you guys in a second what our overall and all our stats look like. But we are going to end up purchasing an upgrade before we get into any of that. Also, our spark rating is 108. I don't know if that actually means anything, but we're going to be purchasing this upgrade. We had 11,000 points. It wasn't quite enough to get that Top Gunner package, which was a little bit better. But this is going to improve our catching, acceleration, and strength, which is good because, as you can see here, we are not very fast. We only have 86 speed. We do have 88 agility, though. Our route running needs work. Catching traffic could be a little bit better, but this isn't a bad start for a freshman wide receiver already coming in at an 87 overall with pretty good hands and decent speed for being 6'8". So with that being said, that is going to do it for this episode and for LeBron James' high school career. Next episode will be the first episode with LeBron as an Ohio State Buckeye. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and look forward to more LeBron James' Road to Glory in NCAA Football 14.